Hello everyone, and welcome to Ariana's Food Adventures. This adventure we're going to get warm and cozy with my one-pot tortellini lasagna. Let's get cooking, shall we? Alright, we're going to just drizzle some olive oil into our Dutch oven, about a tablespoon or so, and set that to about medium heat. One block of mozzarella cheese. I'm just going to grate this whole entire cheese up. Okay, cheese has been grated, just give it a little light tap just to get all the extra cheese. We're just going to set it in a bowl just like that for right now. Cup of ricotta. I have lasagna without ricotta cheese, right? And to this ricotta we're going to add some flavorings. Salt, some black pepper, garlic powder, nice generous handful of mozzarella cheese, some torn fresh parsley. Everything's been nicely thoroughly combined. We're just going to set this aside for right now. Alright, so while our Dutch oven's heating up, I got one small onion. I'm just going to give that a nice little finely dice. Alright, onion's been all diced up. Just toss that right into the bowl just like that. Alright, 2 garlic cloves. Just smash it. Just like that. Comes out of the peel. Super easy. Alright, give those a nice rough chop. And we will be turning this garlic into a paste, so like just before, just give it a rough chop. Sprinkle some salt right over it. And then back a knife, just drag it till it turns into a nice paste. Alright, just like that, and just spin it right into the bowl. Let's dump our onion and garlic paste. Ooh, hear that sizzle? Alright, so our onions and garlic paste has been sauteing for about 5 minutes. So what we're going to do is add our ground beef. Alright, we're going to season with some salt, some black pepper, and some good old Italian seasoning. And this got a wonderful range of parsley, oregano, thyme, all the good Italian herbs. Just give that a little break up just to make it easier for the ground beef. And then you want to cook this until it's all cooked through. Alright, so our ground beef is all cooked through. 28 ounces of crushed tomatoes, 2 heaping tablespoons of tomato paste just to give that wonderful tomato flavor in, just like that. Add a little sprinkle of salt, black pepper, and for a little spicy kick, if you don't like spicy, you could totally leave this out, but a little red pepper flakes. Alright, and then we're going to add a cup of water. And we're going to bring this to a boil, and then we'll add our tortellini in. Alright, a few minutes later, and that's brought to a nice boil. Oh, it smells so good in here. I wish you could smell it. One day there'll be smell-o-vision, right? Dump our 3 cheese tortellini. This only takes a few minutes to cook. Alright, so our tortellini's been cooking for a few minutes. I'm going to shut the heat off for this. Sprinkle of the rest of the mozzarella that we shredded earlier, and a nice sprinkle of Parmesan cheese. And then remember that ricotta cheese from earlier? We're just going to put like little dollops on top of it. And we're going to put this in a broiler till all the cheese is nice and melted. Yum. Alright, so I just pulled the tortellini out of the broiler. It was in there for about 5 minutes. Well, there you have it, folks. My one-pot tortellini lasagna. Super easy, super yummy, and definitely a warm, cozy meal for a cold day like today. I will see you on my next adventure. Enjoy!